Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the fall campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game. Earlier today when we played through Return to Blackstar's Rise, we picked up 2 experience, but Jacqueline also picked up a mental trauma. Unfortunately, per the house rule, 2 experience isn't enough to clear that trauma, and with a side scenario coming up with Jester on Thursday, I'm actually going to sit tight on that 2 experience for the time being. So, we're going to go right into the tarot reading, which I've got the tarot deck right here in shot. So we'll give this a shuffle. And the tarot reading I'm doing right now is going to be for the last scenario of the fall campaign, Return to Dim Carcosa. Assuming we decide to use the tarot deck on Thursday, we'll do a separate reading for that one. But just wanted to make sure we were all clear on that front. And it's going to be a Carcosa themed. I'm thinking Curse of the Rougarou at this point. We can't do Carnival of Horrors because Mandy and Jacqueline already did that scenario as part of last year's fall campaign. But otherwise, all the side scenarios are pretty much open, and he's a little rusty at the game anyway. So I figured Curse of the Rougarou is probably a pretty good one to help him get his feet wet on that. But we'll see what happens here. So 2 cards here. And that will be the scenario, that will be the reading for, like I said, this is the reading for Return to Dim Carcosa. So the first card we get to look at, the Star 17. After an investigator reveals an Elder Sign token during a skill test, they may heal 1 damage or horror on the good side. If we flip it to the bad, after an investigator reveals a Tentacle token during a skill test, they must either take 1 damage or 1 horror. And then the other card we have to look at, the Devil 15. Each investigator has 1 additional slot of a type chosen by that investigator when the game begins, or each investigator has 3 fewer slots, each of a different type chosen by that investigator when the game begins. So given that Jacqueline tends to want to cancel her Elder Signs when she draws them, I think I'm going to flip the Star 17 onto the bad side. So good is Devil XV, 1 additional slot of choice. And then bad is Star 17. Tentacle, take 1 or 1. Damage or horror. That's it for the tarot reading and the upgrades portion of the video. We're not quite done yet though, because I got a delivery in on Friday that we're going to unbox here. So let's bring that in shot. If you're a regular viewer of the channel, then you know it's about time for my bi-monthly soap order from Dr. Squatch. And that's what we've got here. So let's crack this open and see what we've got in here. Okay, cool. Closing that carefully. Okay. We can get the knife out of the way. So like I said, it's my bi-monthly soap order. As usual, I've got 3 bars of Cool Fresh Aloe. That's one of the... Cool Fresh Aloe is one of the flavors that's made it into my regular rotation. Along with 3 bars of Pine Tar. I've got 1 of Fresh Falls over in my current box. But I've got another 3 bars of Fresh Falls as well, another regular flavor. And we've got 1 of the Cold Brew Cleanse, which is kind of on rotation. And I picked up 2 boxes of Rainforest Rapids because I wanted to try this flavor out. But that's actually a very short video for this fall campaign, this upgrades video. As for what's coming up, like I mentioned, Wednesday we're playing Aeon's End. Thursday, Mandy, Jacqueline, and I are paying a visit to Jester to Jester's channel for a Carcosa-themed side scenario. And Sunday, the fall campaign comes to its conclusion with the last scenario, Return to Dim Carcosa. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.